I'm Brandy and I'm making my M&M pumpkin cake, and you use 4 cups of flour. I already have 3 in, so I'll just put the 4th cup in. Half a teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Use 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. And you put that in, and then you use 1½ teaspoons of baking soda, and then you mix it all together. After you mix the dry ingredients, you should preheat the oven to 350 degrees, and then we'll start with the wet ingredients. And it is a can or 15 ounces of pumpkin puree. It looks kind of gross, but it's good in the end. Add ½ cup of milk and 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and I have it in this little cup. It's 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And then you mix it together. Definitely does not look appetizing right now, but it will later on. And when you're done mixing, it should look somewhat like this. And now you're gonna take 2 bowls that are 9-inch bowls, I think, and you are going to evenly distribute the batter between the 2 bowls. It's kind of tricky because they're bowls. While the cakes are cooling, you should add orange food coloring to vanilla frosting to make it orange. After the cakes cooled, trim the tops of them off to make them flat, and then find a flat surface that you want to do your decorating on, and put a little bit of the frosting on the bottom so that the cakes don't slide around, and then put a little bit of frosting on the top, and then stick them together, and you have your shape now. And then you take the frosting and you frost the side of it that you're gonna, well, you frost the whole thing in orange frosting. And now that you've covered the cake in frosting, you are going to add your M&Ms and make your face. So I start with the bottom layer of orange, and then I work my way up layer by layer, and when I finally get to where you put the yellow in, I put the other one, and I follow the picture of where all the yellows go. You want to make sure that the M of the M&M is facing towards the cake and not out, or else your cake says M all over the place. And when you start a new layer, you kind of want to stagger it in between the other M&Ms. Not like right on top, but in the middle sections. Now that you have finished the pumpkin and the face, and so before you put the M&Ms on the top of it, you cut a little notch in the top of the cake, and you cut a Snickers bar in half, and that is the stem of your pumpkin. And now you are done with your pumpkin cake, and it is ready to eat.